All the patio needs cleaning up, just needs a good sweep. The garden is, as you can see, quite a disgrace. We've opened up to let some air in. We'll make sure everything's closed, of course. But unfortunately, when these gutters were cleared out by whomever did it, all the rubbish was left on the pathway. All these gutters need to be cleaned out. The rose needs to be pruned. It's a lovely rose, a Victoria rose, and it really needs to be pruned. It should be in bloom at this time of year. Those gutters need to be cleaned all the way around the conservatory and at on the eaves of the house there. The garden's pretty low maintenance, but it still needs some maintenance and hasn't been getting any, so that's rather sad. Grass grows, but it needs to be cut. The office study was very neglected, unfortunately. The plant was completely overgrown. It was left to die, frankly. We've pulled all the bad leaves, the dead leaves off it, but then watered it, so we'll see what happens next. So outside was totally neglected, I would say. The driveway at the back isn't too bad. Inside the garage, which we left for the tenants, is pretty much as we left it for them, except they left the old tumbler in the garage. We didn't necessarily need it because it doesn't work. There were two extendable ladders. There's only one now, so we suppose that somebody's had that. I'm sure that Matt and Amanda haven't taken it back to the United States, but we'll have to take that from the deposit. They did leave a baby buggy, not sure why. This is the garage which we partitioned and have used for storage area, so pretty much as we left it. We're just getting some ventilation into the house at the moment on such a lovely day. But as we've noted elsewhere, that all the gutters need to be cleaned out. Lots of cobwebs around the house, so that hasn't been particularly well dealt with. They're just things like cleanliness, really. Somebody's been around, but not, things like that. All those cobwebs, it just takes a brush, doesn't it? I think somebody has cleaned the windowsills outside. It looks like it, so I'm not criticising that. But once again, it's too bright in this sunlight. But the gutters all the way around the house, and in the hidden valleys. Now this hidden valley is visible at the front, and it's clean. But the opposite side isn't, and it needs. It not only is it needs cleaning, it's got a bird's nest in it, which is possibly not visible from here, maybe only from my neighbour's side. So I'll come back to that, but it's actually up there at a higher level. So not bad, really, generally, around the front of the driveway. The driveway itself just needs to be weeded and properly maintained. All around. The hedge, the beech hedge, isn't too bad, a little untidy, but the driveway is an absolute disgrace. It's just unthinkable, unconscionable that anybody would leave it like this, and quite frankly I'm surprised that Temples didn't notice it and remark on it. It didn't appear in any of the reports, and it's the first thing you notice as you come through the gates. So we'll be taking steps to replace the lenses on the broken lights on the driveway, but the gardeners will need to tidy up and do all of the garden that's been slightly, sadly neglected, getting all of the weeds out.